Hello, boys and girls. Part 5, 1939, Hearts of Iron, Soviet Union. Welcome back if you follow the series. I'd like to report that I did some changes. I focused my Air Force in Moscow and I set up a couple of armies of troops. I haven't really checked on the armed forces a lot before this in the campaign so far. And that's that. There has been some mistakes down up until October 38, of which one is losing 6 mountain divisions in Spain, and I calculated that is about 5 months of pre-war rifle production, so that's kind of a serious setback. Of course, I wish I could have saved those troops, but it's a little bit hard considering the way the war went. Um, I do calculate that it would have been worth the army experience no matter what, so you should definitely send divisions there, but of course it's better if you don't lose them. Here's a problem with Hearts of Iron. If you would play opposed, multiplayer, or as a human axis, it's quite easy to make sure that you push when the Republicans start losing, you could push all the Soviet divisions into the last victory point location of Spain and eliminate them there, and they will be eliminated right before the Republicans capitulate. So it's kind of a death trap for Soviet troops, Spain. Is it worth it or not? That's up to you. But it might be trivial. A 5 month infantry equipment production pre-war might be a trifle later when war is declared and the Soviet Union has a lot more. But that's a setback. Also, I might have been late going up to early mobilization with better build speed. And also, I might have gone from civilian to partial. I'm not sure you can move 2 steps up. And no, I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, I couldn't move up to war economy because I don't have enough war support. And I might have missed that. Also, I did not assign. What's that? Oh, that's about it. I assigned one of the few advisors before that. I also need to check, I suppose, free the export focus. If it's better to have free trade with its research output, and but it's 120. You're very limited on the elite difficulty with political power. What else? That's about it. So now I have no forces towards Romania, and I have 124 division army here against Poland. And my mouse is messing up. Excuse me. There we go. And one other army, I think, is heading up towards. That's the one. Oh, I was thinking of having Feduyansky doing the invasion of Finland, and I don't know if. Pretty sure 24 infantry division is gonna be enough for Finland. You don't want too much because they're gonna have attrition and supply. And I sent my few armor divisions to Leningrad to prepare, and I will start training my air forces in Moscow. Guess I might as well do that now. There we go. Cause that's what I done off camera. I also checked a bit in the focus tree, and what we're doing now is addressing internal affairs, which gives us 10% base stability, which is very nice. But then after that, I am hoping to progress down towards the USSR Academy of Sciences, which gives a research slot. That's kind of how it worked before the No Step Back DLC. But I realized that you have to do both these trees. They're not exclusive to each other, so you have to do both these. So that's 35 days, and 70 days. So that's 2 months. No, 4 months, sorry. Then we have something here which is rather interesting. This unlocks National Academies of Sciences decisions. allowing us to build academies of sciences in allied, puppet, or integrated Soviet republics, increasing the research speed bonus provided by the nationalist spirit US. Okay, so is this a new building that increases the research speed? National Academies of Sciences decisions? I don't know. We'll just have to see that. But that's another month. So that's a 5-month project. That's going to be the first half of 1939. We'll get one research slot and potentially better research speed here. I don't know. And a couple of industry. That's good. And what else? I mean, we are going towards the positive purge events at the end here. I think we've been doing pretty good with the focuses. I really don't know if I should have done something differently than what I've done with the focuses, but so far I feel good about that part. All right, so let's get going here. End of October. So we're almost into 1939, and yeah, there might be war, or there will be war against Finland. We know that from hindsight, and also in Poland. And the thing is, if you check what you're able to build, is that we have 4K trucks and 5K's infantry equipment. And 2K artillery. So we have managed to stockpile a little bit of infantry division equipment but yeah, our army is the same as 1936 now. All I ordered was 3 more cavalry brigades, so I get an even 24. I kind of like to have. I would like to see how fast is a cavalry division, because I don't want to build motorized divisions early. They have a speed of 6.4, which is, I guess, is it 4 for infantry division still? Yeah. So they're quite a lot faster, and I was thinking of having cavalry closer to the German, Soviet, Polish border, so they can fall back to our prepared defensive lines along the Dnieper. So that I have 24 cavalry divisions to start with. They're very small. They're only four battalions, so I need to increase the size of that if I'm gonna do that. I think they just cost a little bit more of infantry equipment. They're a little bit more expensive, but you get that free speed boost without having to produce trucks for it. Now, why am I producing trucks? Well, I think they will be useful for the supply system. I might be wrong. It doesn't really say. Maybe I'm doing a mistake here by having too many factories on. Maybe I should have been building rifles and artillery instead. We'll see about that. I haven't really checked anything in Europe, but Popov, he's a good one. But cowed by Stalin, I read up on that. That will disappear later by itself, so it's just temporary. So we'll just have to accept that. And the reason for that event, that became without us having 25% paranoia. That's interesting. I don't know. I thought it said that only at paranoia over 25 there will be random purges. I'm at 22 now. Oh yeah, Stalin will lose his 2% political paranoia increase later on in the tree. So I guess the paranoia will. This is just a pre-war event. All right. And we finished a radio interception group. Now we have 5 upgrades, and I should be able to recruit another operative. And I never understood the recruitment in Europe. Luxembourg. There's a decision or an event for Luxembourg. Okay, but if I click here, I don't know what, I don't understand that. Happens nothing when I click this magnifying glass, and so I think I will have to manually recruit an operative. Isn't that? Wait. Oh, it is upgrading by on its own. Now, is there anything? Because we're paying civilian factories. I I think I'll wait a while with upgrading and see if I can get my head around the NKVD and the worth. Okay, so that has gone down from 900 to about a year. November. Okay, so I might actually be able to use like my spying operation or cipher operation versus Finland when I attack them. I don't know if they balanced Finland. It's usually a walkover, but maybe with this DLC and the difficult settings, it's more of a challenge to take out Finland than it usually is. Okay, let's go. There are decisions. There's a lot of decisions here, and yeah. I mean, I really like to appoint more advisors for my political power. The little what I got. I think I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, so we have a communist China wants a non-aggression pact. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Is there any downside with this? Maybe that could I'm not gonna attack them. So okay, sure. Oh, Japan is invading China, and they have a lot of bonuses, so they should be doing okay. But they have not gained any footholds in the south yet. All right. And we now are up to 60% stability, which means we have more political power gain, factory output. That's great. That's great. And I'll be a little bit less of consumer fact. Okay, so that was really welcome. And now let's try to open up that fourth research slot. This is gonna give us. Oh, okay. So I think I assigned this design company, Gospektstroy. And if I had done this first, I would have saved 50 political power. So that's another mistake I did. You really have to, what's it called, keep your tongue in cheek and know beforehand, like exactly beep 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 what to do in what order. In a way that is, I mean, once you figure it out, if you write it down in a Word document and you have like this is the way I should do it, it's not it, but it's hard to not make a mistake if you haven't played through and practiced the game. So is that immersive? Not really. Is it fun to make mistakes? I guess maybe if you're role playing, if you want to play well and competitive, like at war games for me, this is just maybe they should have like a note saying that remember that you can get a bonus for this before you spend this currency, whatever it is. Like for example this, because now I've basically lost 50 political power. That's usually not such a big deal, but Soviet Union has less than many other powers, and definitely I have less, 15% less, because of difficulty level. So, well, I cannot do that. Why can't I do that? Oh, you cannot have this and foreign experts. So, okay, so they are mutually exclusive. Ah, all right. It goes down here on this dotted line. Okay, this is the one I need. Right, sorry. I don't have to do this. So I did not lose 50. It actually cost 50 political power. Sorry, my mistake. Now, yes, I'm waiting for my second operative, and maybe I can. Changshi? I don't know. What is Changshi? It's not Manguko. Here's Changshi. Also, so Japan is doing well. That's to be expected. Anti-saboteur campaign. Air Force. It's okay. I'm just gonna accept that my Air Force is getting worse in the purges, because I'd rather have political power. Okay, we now have an operative. Okay, they're all skill 1. We have the pit commandos. We have one of the seducers. I mean, would I want to start spying in the UK? No, not really. I think maybe I should go with. Oh, she doesn't have a name. She's German, so if she operates in Germany, she's better at operating in Germany. I think a man might prefer that to one of the Soviet agents that are. Let's go with her. Miss Nameless. There we go. And they should already have enough, what's it called again, intelligence strength to actually start an operation here. This will be my first operation. Operations, here we are. Okay. And what kind of is it? I guess it's harder to infiltrate the civilian administration because it takes 90 days. Is the capture cipher? Infiltrate army? Okay. Steal military blueprints. You know what? Steal industrial blueprints. I do think army blueprints would be nice. Whatever, if I could catch any army blueprint, it would be nice. So we're gonna prepare that. I only have 2 operatives to pick from, and I think I will commence it and maybe automatically repeat it. Like, just try to get some research stolen from the Germans, if possible. They have obviously higher counterintelligence, I would guess, than many other nations, but they also have good tech to steal, and I have better agents for Germany, and they will be my enemy in the future. Okay, she's still here. Farewell is what she's called. That's it. Okay, and we're soon into 1939. So this is gonna give us 2 more civilian factories. I love that. We are up to 73 civilian factories. 2 more, 75. Okay. Japanese provocation at our borders. Does this mean there will be the border event now? Has it changed in the DLC? I don't know. But I'm happy to report that I actually kept that in mind and left, I believe, 6 infantry divisions over here that are digging in under a good leader. Okay, maybe, you know what? I should train these guys. I should definitely train these guys. Is that the exercise? Yeah. So they have full training when and if. I should also train the Finnish army, shouldn't I? If nothing else, so I don't forget it. I do not have to train my tank divisions because they're all fully trained. I believe that's the max. What else? I will have to start thinking about my military forces. Here's another thing. Okay, maybe I can manually... I mean, wouldn't it be nice if I need a leader for the Baltic States army? We're just gonna put Vlasov in there. He's a good leader. And I guess I should start training this. Eastern development, so we got 2 more civilian factories. That's great. And in 2 months, we're gonna have another research slot. We are now into 39, and I do think that construction speed is still one of the most important. We do have expert focus, mechanical and computing. See, I have 30% slower speed, so that's why it's 243 days. That's very long. But it's okay. 76 civilian factories. 77. Yeah, I decided to continue to build civilian factories a bit longer than what you usually might dare to do. Because basically, if I don't, I'm probably screwed anyways and have to restart and hopefully not make so many mistakes. What else? Do I want more factory output? Do I want more production efficiency cap? Is there anything else I'd like? No. I think we're gonna go with factory output. 15%. An admiral, sure. He is blacklisted by Stalin. German, right? Okay, we're already in Memel. Okay, we have over 150. So now we have to think very hard. Could we go up to partial mobilization? I think we could. Is that the right thing to do? I think it is. Well, it only increases military factory construction speed. It doesn't per se. It gives us 5% consumer goods. But okay, and more fuel. I don't think I care a lot. Yeah, I'm full of fuel. So, okay, 5%. I couldn't move here. Is that because I don't have... Yeah, I could actually skip and pay a bit more. So maybe I could have gone directly from free trade. No, sorry. I've gone from civilian economy directly to partial mobilization. That is probably 120 political power that I'm never gonna get back. And that is pretty huge mistake. Or also, do I want to wait to appoint... Hey, where's Shukov? Oh, do I want to wait to appoint Shukov and get 15%? I guess. Do I want to... I cannot... Positive hearing. That's pretty far into the future. He costs 200. But that's obviously one of them that I want. But would I like to appoint and gain more army experience here? I don't know. Is army experience and thereby doctrines more important than build speed of factories? Should I go to export free trade? It gives more factory output and it gives 5% more construction speed. Jesus. This is so hard to know. I mean, you need to calculate or actually play one playthrough and measure how many civilian factories do I have, I don't know, by June 1941 or something like that. And don't make any mistakes. I am not good enough at math to actually calculate. Okay, I realize this is good, but I mean, construction speed gives faster civilian factories. But consumer goods gives more. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it feels like a safer bet. At least it's 10% faster construction, and once I start building military factories, which might be late 39, yeah, I will have 20% faster than what I'm now. So let's go here. I really do hope that I couldn't have skipped that step, because that would probably be my biggest mistake I've done so far in the game, and I just didn't check if I could skip. Okay, so as a result of our 5% less consumer goods needed, we now have a few more civilian factories that we can appoint to construction, and we are actually gonna build in Moscow and in Stalingrad, because those are the fastest provinces. I've so far skipped to build down here. I find it Sochi. It's the Caucasus Mountains. I don't understand. Is this just random? Why they increased this by the random event? I would expect Rostov or Baku. Okay. But so we'll keep building here in the 60% provinces as well. Maybe we won't finish all these, but the more civilian factories, the more military factories we'll get later, and the more stuff we can build to defend versus the very strong Germans. We're into February 39. What's this? Event or decision? Oh, okay, stop. We probably have something to decide here versus Japan. Don't we? Escalate. Wait, 200 border provocation. Okay, I failed this one. There has been a clash between our border guards. Yeah, I should have paid more attention. That's my bad. I know this is important up here. Oh, okay, border conflicts. Here it is. Oh, we're fighting. I'm not. Did I lose this? I guess. Oh, they were train. They were training. Right. So that was a really bad idea to get them training and kind of forget to take them off training. So this game is hard. Uh, it's a little bit micromanagey. Right. But I am not training these guys. I wasn't training them. They're pulled inside an event, I suppose this means. Alright. But we lost that, and that means we lost the border conflict because we failed this, I think, and now I can escalate it, but it will cost me 200 political power, which is way too much. So, alright. I guess I'm giving them bonuses for armor technology and land doctrine. They're gonna have an immense amount of armor experience from China now. So if I give them 50% for one land doctrine, I really don't care. And free armor, fine. If Japan wanna build armor, fine. So really losing this is not the end of the world. But if I had won it, I guess I would have gotten the bonuses, and that's pretty bad. I think usually Russia won. But I don't understand why I lost this. Was it because these guys were training and didn't have any organization when it started? They sure look like they have org now. They are not training now, but they got sucked into this event. Again, my understanding of that part of the game is a bit murky, and it shows. Now, range keeper, what does this do? That is for naval ships. We don't care about that. Radios, that's too fancy. Radar stations, that's probably not something we're gonna be able to afford. But how about production efficiency cap? Right? Let's go with that. It's all industry. And OCMO is giving us armor research. Oh. Don't we get any bonuses from the... What's this? Oh, this design bureau does not give research speed for... Okay, so that might have been a little bit of a mistake. Because Stalingrad would have given us 10% research speed, but now instead we get more factories, 5% more factories. Well, we made that decision and now we have to live with it. I don't know what's going on here. I am reinforcing. I guess we're fighting. And we're reinforcing with a very low org troops. Japanese victory at Lake Kazan. Right, we got our 20 army experience and a tumor. Maxim Litvinov retire. Who is he? I think he's an advisor. He's not a general. You know what? It would be really nice if you could see the leader or advisor here. Is he a good one? Is he a bad one? What does he do? Where does he belong? I don't want to learn every single Soviet officer, advisor, character in the game just to understand what I'm doing here. Is he worth 60 political power or not? Now I have to go in and search and find Litvinov. I think I recognize his name, so I think he's an advisor somewhere. But this is again a bit of a UA problem here, if you ask me. Okay. We're maxed out with command power, and again, I have assigned a lot of I have assigned a lot of traits on my officers, but should I? And I can't really assign any preferred tactics. That's only 20. I realized there was another Spirit of Division here that costs 75, but that's nothing that we need to do right now, and it doesn't cost phone mana, it doesn't cost command power. So I'm a bit at loss to know what I should be doing with my my 200 command power. It is very heavily used up in Black Ice mod, and I guess I'm therefore a bit more concerned with spending it, whereas maybe in vanilla, like I'm playing now, it's not such a big concern to keep it at maxed, capped out like I am now. But I think we just leave it at 200 and learn from our potential mistake here. Oops. You can tell I'm not quite comfortable with what I'm doing here, but you know. So maybe our troops have trained up fully, not quite there. Okay, this army has trained. I'm not gonna waste equipment. What happened here? He has only one division. Okay, let's train these guys. Let's train our mountain divisions. Let's train our cavalry divisions. Why? Why does it show like this guy as one division? Who is this guy? Isn't that? I don't know. I don't understand. What's this guy doing here? Okay, just gonna put him with Vlasov. And they have like a little cog here. Oh, that's because they're training. I might pull this back if I could understand. Alright, so now we have unassigned divisions. What's this? Where are they coming from? Okay, these popped out. Oh, you know what? I think these are Japanese border war divisions that for some reason ended up in Murmansk. Alright, makes sense. We just put them with Vlasov on the Baltic State Army. Oh, okay, yeah. We here's the 3 cavalry divisions that we built. That's fine. And no divisions in basic training. I don't care about that. So another thing, I wish you could turn off the training once an army is fully trained. I actually wish you could turn off for fully trained divisions and kind of separate them into a new army or something, or just don't pay the upkeep but don't gain the army experience. Because I only want to, if I don't want to waste the equipment to gain the army experience. Why is it so hard to keep track of what's going on? Academy. Students. Okay, we would get support unit, army leader cost, daily command power gain. Well, we don't care so much about that because we have full promotion cost, army reassignment duration, commander as advisor cost. Commander as advisor. Well, I guess we have to point other stuff. Cause I'm not gonna pay 60 just to. I'm just gonna live with these bad effects for now. And we're gonna try this National Academies of Sciences decision here. Whatever it does. It's a learning process. Alright, we get 4 slots. Right. Alright. I definitely want engineer companies so I can entrench a bit better. What else is it gives? I don't know, but light flame tank company? Is that new? Medium tank flame company, heavy tank. Is that a support company? I think it is. I don't recognize it. It gives... What's its benefit? Less breakthrough, less heart attack. Oh, it gives more organization for a division. Is that it? Is that what it goes? No. Probably it gives urban combat modifiers. That would be my guess. 20% urban attack. Then the medium one gives 20% urban attack, and the light one gives. So yeah, okay. So you put these tanks into your town assaulting. All right, cool. Well, how about we research the engineer company? Because I plan on putting engineer companies into most of my divisions, if not all. At least defensive, like infantry defensive ones. Maybe not offensive tank company divisions. Okay, something happened here over here. Completed. The operation has been completed, and it was a success, I think. And okay, now. Oh, wait. So I don't want to repeat this because now I want to steal blueprints, right? Close. Isn't that what I want to do? Operations. They're not available until. So I have to. Wait. Okay, I guess I infiltrated the army now. And then I have to rebuild the intel network. Is that it? So, and can I assign her as well? I think this makes it faster. So to steal a blueprint, you have to do 2 operations. That's my best guess. Am I suffering from supply problems here? Okay, so that's not a good idea to put 24 divisions into Kiev. Maybe they have attrition. That's really stupid. Okay, so we'll put them on the border of Romania instead, maybe. Spread them out a bit. You would think that Kiev could support 24 regiments, but you can't in this game. Czechoslovakia is gone, that's nothing surprising. Albania is gone. Civil servants. This gains political power gain, construction speed. Oh, that's really crappy. For how long? For a year? Now. Construction speed 10%, I don't like. Political power gain 10% less, I don't like. I'm actually gonna pay 60 to don't have to deal with that. Because I want political power and I definitely want construction speed. I think it's worth 10% political power. But now I probably have to do something for my 45% paranoia here, and it's gonna be a satisfactory production report, which costs what does it cost? Consumer goods. Yeah, let's do that. I hope it's worth it. Extremely hard to calculate, but 1 year 10% construction cost or time, sorry, doesn't feel like a good thing. Now we have to. Are these our best submarines? I think they are. Shuka. Oh no, they're tier 1. I think these 9 submarine. Let's build a couple of those, and it's auto. And we're just gonna. Here we go. And now I think we can go back to the purges here. The block of rights and the Trotskyists. So we get. When we do this, we get political power. There's like a purge event. Oh, and Stalin loses his 2 paranoia per week. So that's not too bad. Let's go with that. Okay, and let's see. Okay, look, all these academic science events popped up now, and they actually increase research speed by 1%. So considering you have 50, okay, so this is really nice, and it costs 1 civilian factory for 90 days. Well worth it, but the problem is having 50 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12% research speed for 600 command power. No, sorry, political power. Well, I wish I had more political power. Obviously, I don't. Okay. This seems a bit about trained, this army. And this is almost trained as well. And this is almost trained as well. Okay, so our army now is our army is good. Okay, I forgot about the Air Force. I've probably been training my Air Force a little bit too long. That gives right, let's just turn them all off. Do I have more fighters? I do not. But I could train this guy. There we go. Do I want to make it 200? Sure. So this is my Spanish little elite tactical bomber wing with the 45. Should I? We have 2 wings of naval bombers, one for the Baltic, one for the Black Sea. We have some elite. Oh, they didn't turn off. Okay, let's turn them off. We have 500 fighters, very old, bad. We have we have around 250 tactical bombers. It's not a huge air force. It's not the, I don't know, 20,000 fighters or whatever, 10,000 fighters the USSR had in 1941 when the Germans attacked. You sure as shit can't build the historical numbers. There's no way you can build. I mean, yeah. Not even on normal, not even on easy, you can build historical numbers. Anti-saboteur campaign. What is this? Shipyard staff. I don't care. The Navy can be as bad as it wants. We're into May, and it's only 6 months until war in Poland. We know that. Should we start? Yeah. We should prepare our army for but I can do that between sessions. Let's just keep going. Between next part. You know, I should probably attach anti-tank to like the better sort of infantry divisions, the 1939 version, and because maybe an engineer battalion or company. Yeah, we're gonna sign the Molotov because that's historical. Italy is now in the Axis. That's a bit early, but they're not in the war. They're just in the Axis. Oh, they're suffering attrition. That's not good. No? 0% attrition. Wow. Okay, so Finland can't even support one. In the summer, you cannot even support one single division up here. Huh. This means they are suffering attrition, right? I'm paying equipment to have them up here. That's really bad. I don't want to do that at all. So maybe... okay. So let's get rid of this plan. Let's have this army. It feels like they changed the... Let's put them in Leningrad and see if they will suffer attrition there. And then I think I will have to use this NKVD army, which is much smaller. Let's put them in the north of Finland, because they are smaller
Внимание!
divisions. Frontline. Let's have them here. I was gonna have them on the border to Mongolia, no, to Manchukuo. I guess I won't. And they're suffering attrition as well, 20%. In the middle of the summer, without them moving, entrenched next to sitting on a railway, they are suffering, being very small. They are suffering from attrition. How could I avoid this? I mean,
До приказа!
it feels like attrition is, which I like, but this seems a bit excessive, to be honest. It seems a bit excessive to have 20% attrition for a single. This is basically a brigade, isn't it? Or 2 regiments. Yeah, that's a brigade. And one would think that the Trans-Siberian Railroad should be able to support a single brigade in a huge area like this, but no. Okay.
Так точно! Брось!
Where is this? I wanna. Oh, it's sitting in the middle of the desert in Gobi. Why? Because apparently I gave an order for it to defend this entire. I gave an order to defend the Manchukuo, but it decided to defend the entire. Maybe it's like the Japanese miners. I don't know. But
Брось!
they are gonna move away from now. Oh no, I need to remove this order. Otherwise, they won't move to Finland. So now, this army here. Yeah, what does this mean?
Брось!
It means they're not suffering attrition, but there is a lack of supplies. Well, I'm good with that. Another group of traitors. So now we oh no, removed from the game. Voznesensky, captain of industry, currently in service. Did he disappear? That's not good. This is probably random which one you lose, is it? Or is it scripted? Exactly which ones? Okay, so that wasn't fun. Now I lost 150 political power, but I had the use of him for 3.5 years, building more industries. So I guess that was worth it. And the only ones I can choose from now is it like a spy guy. Okay, more political power and supply and railway construction. None of these are worth 150 to me, so I'm just gonna leave this slot empty until maybe these get rehabilitated. Yep, some of them gonna open up, so I'll probably get a good one. Okay, so that's another 150 political power that I lost, but I think that was worth it. Yeah, if someone asked me, do you want that bonus 10% construction speed for 3.5 years for 150 political power, I would say yes. So even if it's scripted and I knew this was gonna happen, I would still have appointed him as one of the first. But if it was random, it was just bad luck and nothing I could have done against it. Now, we need to decide if we should increase research speed or if we should appoint anything else. I kind of would like to have maybe we should go with division recovery, support, submarines, air combat. 0.9 army experience would be nice. Is it worth it? 100. Would it be better to invest 100 or 150 political power into something else? I don't know. Will we be able to complete the focus positive heroism before the war starts? I don't think so. So maybe we have to go with Shapostnikov and buy land doctrines before war. It would be nice to have them in Finland. Can we even win the war without land doctrines in Finland? Guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, let's. Army experience means more uh, land doctrine increase once we buy them, whether we buy them before Finland or after Finland. So we're gonna go with Vasilevsky. I hope he doesn't get purged. Why can't I do this? The block of rights and Trotskys, where I've done that. You need to complete. Oh, it has to pass 175 days. Okay. We need to expand the agitprop, I think, for this one as well, right? Yeah. So let's do that. It gives us some political power. Okay, summer 1939. Now, please put in the comments if you watch this after. Am I making a huge mistake here building more civilian factories? Should I definitely go over to building military factories right now? Or should I kind of take a chance and keep building civilian factories? Okay, let me think about that for just a second. I have 87 right now of my own. You know, I'm thinking that maybe I should build half and half. Yeah. Maybe half and half. So we have 2 okay, if the Germans attack in 1941, we have 2 years. And we definitely need a military build up before then. And 2 years, yeah, I am going to make, cuz sure, if I build civilian factories, I can later build up even more military factories. But if I lose the war, it's not gonna do me much good, is it? And also, the sooner a military factory comes offline, the sooner I can get that production efficiency bonus racking up and staying. So, it's not an total loss in production efficiency to build military factories. Let's build 4 here, and hope I'm not making a mistake. They are cheaper, and very low supplies. What's that? Very low supplies. Okay, so I guess I can keep 24 full infantry divisions, or actually 30 in Leningrad, but I couldn't keep 24 cavalry brigades or regiments in Kiev. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe it has to do with the railway situation. I don't know. What was that? Oh, Navy. I guess I finished something. Can I? Okay, 3 is the max. Alright, so let's go a couple of minutes more. We made almost half a year in 1 hour. That's okay. I also assigned admirals off camera. That's not very interesting though. I could show you that we have the starting army here on Spanish Civil War. That lasted a long time. We still have just the starting army. I basically built nothing else yet. Okay. So with this, we can now go down into positive heroism, which would give us Zhukov and Rokossovsky, which are obviously excellent advisors. I have checked. Here you get a little bit more manpower. If anyone knows how much 15% extra recruitable population factor is, let me know. Is it instead of 1.5%, would I get 15% extra? I don't think so. I think it's a bit less. Also, I get consumer goods less and research. But here you get factory output, which is great, and you get these. I'm just going to go with the historical route, which I think this is. Here we go. Let's do that. That means I can appoint Shukov, and I can get the maximum land doctrines for my saved up army experience. It will help us survive the fascist invasion a little bit better. Okay, concentrated industry. Good job. Okay, maybe we now want to do. We don't have any bonuses on the tanks here, so I think I guess we should. What else? I guess we need to look into some land doctrines here. 170 days. So half and half, does that mean I'll build some more civilians? Yeah, I guess. You know. Okay, we're already in volunteer group, air experience, China. So I'm sending some volunteers to China. Yes, of course. Actually, Russia gave a lot of lend-lease or whatever you want to call it, military support to China. So it's not, and they sent instructors. Yeah, so it's entirely that's historical. Poland is at war. That's scary, I have to admit. Okay. We don't have any fighters to research. How about we, I like anti-tank, to have some anti-tank capability. So let's do that. I'm just picking at random. I really don't know if it's good or bad. But the research tree is so limited in vanilla compared to the mods that it's not such a big deal if you pick which order you pick. Those machine tools. Right, we were actually up to date with the 1939 industrial tech here, which is good. Feels good. Better artillery? Sure. How much better, though? Telling me. 30 to 25. Kind of limited soft attack increase. I think we checked it at the beginning. But sure, why don't we start building better artillery units with our new military factories? Ooh, a new military factory. What do we want to build with our military factories? What do we lack? Put in the comments. What would you have built? More trains, more heavy tanks, more anti-tank guns. I'm not gonna put it into artillery because soon we will have better better artillery to build, so we'll save that for that. But I don't know. Did we get? We have 600 anti-tank guns. Pretty sure that's gonna be not enough. Should we build fighters? I have no idea. Yeah, but they're so bad. I don't want to build fighters. I want to research the 1940 fighters and build those. Maybe I should research ahead a bit. Okay, let's do that. The next time we do 1940 fighters, so we can start producing them. Okay, let's build anti-tank guns. I know they're bad, but if I don't, I'm not gonna have enough to defend the motherland. And with the war in Poland starting in September 1939, being
as Stalin, I am very insecure about my course of action here, except that I'm trying to prepare slowly for a war versus Finland and occupying the Baltic states. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the new DLC, No Step Back, and I will see you in the next time.